What's going on, Bedrock family? It's Tyler with another update. Today I want to go over the liquidity pools that we launched and how you guys can participate. So first thing first, I guess, what is a liquidity pool, or why would you want to have liquidity tokens? There's two factors. So number one, if we come over to the earn and we go to the pools, when you have a liquidity token, what ends up happening is when people swap from ROC to BNB or BNB to ROC, basically you can earn a percentage of that swaps by providing the liquidity. So since you are the liquidity owner and they're using your tokens to swap back and forth, you will earn a little bit of interest on that transaction. The other thing is you can also earn other tokens by providing liquidity as an incentive. So that way, people can make transactions and the price is, they basically get more of what they want. So if there's low liquidity in a token, the price shoots up high or shoots down very quickly. When there's more liquidity in the pool, it makes it where people will get more of the token for what they're trying to buy. So if that makes sense. So if I wanted to get $100 of ROC and there's low liquidity, I'll get $100 of ROC, but the price is going to drastically shoot up if there was only maybe $10 in there before. So you're not getting your full $100 for the exact amount. So like right now, if this price is 0.0016 and I wanted to go buy $100 of ROC, I'm not going to get all of it at 0.0016. Some of it will be at 0.0016. Some of it might be at 0.00161, 162, 163, etc. And so the idea of having the liquidity makes it where this price will kind of stay a little bit more flat or just not bounce up extremely high. So where the other example would be if there was only $10 in the pool right now and this was the price and I put in $100, it's possible that this would go to like 0.05. And so anyways, that's kind of what the liquidity pool is. It's kind of confusing, but I don't want to confuse you guys too much. So for a lot of people, they've been asking, how do I get into this? It's a little confusing for them. There's two ways. So number one, you can either go to the swap page and right here is liquidity. But in order to add liquidity, you would go ahead and click on add liquidity and you're going to need two tokens. So you're going to need BNB and ROC, which right now I don't have any. So let's go ahead and do the swap first. So let's grab some ROC tokens. So we're going to do let's say 0.2 BNB and we'll grab this. So let's swap. Confirm. Give it a second. And so the reason that you need to have both BNB and ROC is that's how we're going to make this new token called a ROC liquidity pool token. So it's going to be called a ROC LP. And let's see if it went through. What happened? All right, so maybe I need to add some slippage. So let's try this again. So if it doesn't go through, you're gonna have to bump up the slippage. So the slippage that's part of the liquidity. So if there's not enough liquidity to get exactly that amount, transaction won't go through. So let's try swapping with 2%, and this should totally be fine. Give it a second. Wow. All right. So I have to go up. So let's do this again. 0.2. Let's bump it up to 5. Okay, and then this one should go through. Yep, okay. So that's part of the reason actually why you want to have more liquidity in a pool is because the transaction won't go through to get exactly what you want if there's not enough liquidity. So this is actually a great example. All right, so this is going to go through. Perfect. So now that I have the ROC here, let's go over here and double check, make sure it's in the wallet, which I see it here on the screen, but just to show you guys, okay, so it's in here now. So now what you do is you go over to the liquidity side and you're going to go add liquidity. And they have to be balanced. So it's best to just put the number down here at the bottom of how much I want to put in, and it will automatically take the top number. So let's just do the full balance, 1269. Perfect. All right, and then what we're going to do here is, so it's showing me it's going to take this amount of this token, this amount of this token, and we're going to put them together and create a new token. We'll just use the defaults, prove it. And give it a second. Here we go. So confirm. And then down here at the bottom, it says add the LP address to your MetaMask. If you guys don't, or you can't find it, the best thing to do is come in here and look at this. Let's just go copy the transaction ID and then paste it in here on BSC scan. And then what you're going to see is what happened. So we took some rock, we took some BNB, and we ended up getting some LP tokens. So if you click down here on the LP token, go over, this is the contract address. If we copied this and then go back to the MetaMask, we'll go import the token. So just so you can see it in your wallet. And then just hit add token. All right, so now the token's in here. So now we have 78 rock LP tokens, okay? And so with these tokens now, what we can do is we can go over to the farms and we can deposit them into a farm. So there's gonna be multiple different farms right now. So for these rock tokens, these are the BNB rock LP tokens. There's 3 available for these liquidity pools. So you can either put one in here and earn rock. Right now it's at 248 on the percentage, or you can earn Zilliqa, or you can earn banana. And so I'm gonna pick, let's go with the banana, and let's go ahead and deposit this into the farm. So let's just do 50. We'll go confirm. Use the default, next, approve. We'll wait on this transaction. Okay, cool. One more. Confirm it. And then you can just hit OK. Hit the X and give it a second. Okay, and now you can see we've deposited 50 BNB/rock. So these are our 50 LP tokens that we've put into the pool. And I'm already earning some banana. So you can see over here that you're earning banana. If you deposit more, what happens actually is if there's any rewards in here that you've earned, when you deposit more, that will just automatically go to your wallet. Or if you just want to harvest this, you can come over here to the side and harvest. But now you can see the total amount of liquidity in this pool with everybody combined adds up to $805 right now. Okay, so that's kind of where you can see how much money is in each liquidity pool, which definitely makes this APR change. So depending how much liquidity is in here and how much the tokens are worth will change the APR. But obviously the APR right now on these is a lot higher than if you guys were just to stake the rock token. Also, you can earn some other tokens, which is kind of fun. So that's one way to do it. Another way to do it, let's see, I think I've added some in here, so I've already deposited in that one. Okay, a little bit into this one. So for example, there's one other way to do it. So if that was too confusing and you guys just want to, we have this cool zap option that you can click on. And you can basically, if you guys just have BNB, what you can do is basically just say, I just want to throw some BNB into the pool. It will automatically do the conversion for you. So it'll buy some rock. It's going to buy some, well, it's not buying BNB, but it's going to basically make an LP token for you. So if you just have BNB and you don't want to deal with creating the liquidity, we've made this a little bit easier for you guys. So you could do like, let's do 0.1 BNB, and I just want to deposit this in, and it will do everything for you. So this is the faster and the easier way. I just wanted to show you guys just so you would understand what's actually happening, is that we're taking 2 tokens and kind of merging them into 1 token is what we're doing. All right, and that one, let's see, did it go? Yep, okay, so that one, so let me just refresh the screen. And there should be some more in the Zilliqa one now. Oh, it actually did go in there because I only had like 0.3 or something before this. So yeah, so it went in here. So now it's here. Some of those Zilliqa rewards actually went into the wallet. And once again, if we want to find those, we would go back to this deposit that I did. So here's the contract. Just copy the ID. Just paste it up here. And you can see it did all kinds of things. So when we put in the wrap BNB, it basically bought some rock for us. It bought some, well, it took the BNB and wrapped it. And then we ended up getting some LP tokens. Long story short, it did all kinds of things, right? And then here's the Zilliqa down here that we had earned, which I didn't have hardly anything in there, so it's not going to be very much. But just to show you, I want to click on the Zilliqa because I want to add that to my wallet. So grab the contract address. And go to tokens, import the token. And there's the Zilliqa. Beautiful. All right, cool. So now you can see everything's here. So that's how you guys do it. And it's really not that hard. It's just, that's how you do it. So if you don't have any, you can hit deposit. I think the easiest way is just to use the Zap button and then just throw BNB in there and just deposit it, and it'll go right in. So we made it really convenient for you guys to do that. So that's probably the fastest and the easiest way to get involved with this if you guys want to do that. The other thing that we are working on was the whole buy the dip, sell the top. So I'm actually testing that out right now. Unfortunately, you have to have your seed phrase, which I do not want to take anybody's seed phrase, in order for the transactions to happen behind the scene. But I'll kind of just show you guys a sneak peek of kind of what's going on right now. So I am testing this out, and it's pretty cool. So basically, what I'm saying is look at the price at 001 UTC time. So it takes the price every day at that time. And the price of BNB at that time was $250.20. So that's kind of our price that we're looking for. If it drops 5%, then what I'm saying is make a transaction. All right. I have another one that we're testing out. Same thing. If it drops 2.5%, basically buy it. And then another one that's a little bit more complex, but it's saying if it drops 1%, go ahead and buy it. And then it would need, if it goes down another 1% from there, buy some more, buy some more, buy some more. And then on the opposite, once it's done that, so there, now we need to sell it. So what we're doing is we're buying on a dip and we want to sell on the top. So now it's the opposite. So now I have a couple buys that have gone through, and now we're waiting on these targets. And so here's the current price, right, for some of the ones that we bought on a 5% drop. And basically, the 261, we're waiting on that one, waiting on the 257. And then same thing down here on this one, we're waiting for 260, 252. And then on this one down here, we're waiting for 259 and 255. So what the plan is, if this all works out great, is I'm going to take some of the liquidity pool stuff and create, a buy the dip, sell the top as like a community pool, basically. And then any of these profits that end up happening will go back into the ROC token. So everybody will still be able to be involved. It just won't be able to have it where it's like, every person can individually do something like this. So it's pretty complex, but I just want to show you guys that's kind of what we've been working on too in the background. The other thing too, as far as this goes, we are now going to start working on the development of the real estate. So like we talked about in the previous video, going more with, let me just get back to the screen here, going more with like, instead of funding businesses, of actually us being able to participate in real estate, kind of as like a fractional ownership. opportunity for people to make some passive income is something that we're working on. So we just closed on a fourplex. And so now I'm just doing a little bit of remodeling on that. Once it's all done and we have the front end live and going, you guys will be able to participate if you want to and invest into that piece of real estate and basically earn some cash flow on it. So it's super cool idea that I think is going to work out really good. Just going through all of the little kinks right now. And so yeah, so that's kind of how we do it. So I'll keep you guys posted, in the Discord or anywhere else. If you guys have questions about anything, you can leave them in comments on this video. That's fine too. But yeah, so that's kind of the update for today, and look forward to hearing from you guys. Have a great weekend. Bye.